Hello, welcome to another talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of the company here at Master Investor and our brand. If you're new to our community, subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you know when we go live or upload a valuable video like this one. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. We're doing a daily video on money so that we can build on our financial intelligence. And remember, the foundation of financial intelligence is financial literacy or financial education. So the more we know about business, the better we are at investing. And I want to piggyback on what we talked about yesterday and this morning actually on our live stream, right? We hung out, we talked about the importance of having a plan. The title was Get Our Financial Action Plan Ready. And we always say here inside of our community that we must prepare for any type of economy because we understand that the economy goes up and down. So it's just naive to sit there and predict the market because we know it goes up and down. It's better to shift that energy and put it into preparing by becoming as smart as possible as we can. Okay, so that's where the real value is. So money doesn't really make an individual rich. There are a lot of people with money and they're not rich. They don't have freedom. They have to show up to work every day to make that money. And if they stop working, that income stops coming in. Understanding different types of income that exist when we're building wealth is important because a lot of people that work for money, they only know one type of income, which is earned income, and it's taxed at the highest bracket. It's very difficult to build wealth like that. It's impossible because you have to exchange your time for money. The only way you could build wealth with that earned income is by turning it into passive income through sound investing, which requires financial education and higher financial education because passive income is more difficult, if you will, or requires more knowledge than just capital gains income. Capital gains income is when we buy something at a certain price and we sell it for a higher profit. And that right there is capital gains income. So when we are building our wealth and we're investing into anything, whether it's a business or an investment that we're going to acquire, we need to know exactly what type of income we are going to get. And if we're building a business, then okay, we're building passive income, right? Rule number one in our community is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us through sound investing. Our mission here at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education. Made simple, we're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. Long time ago, I mastered the ability to have unlimited leads coming to my offers, my opportunities. And so today we're going to be sharing different opportunities and ways we can create passive income. So tune in to our live stream that we're going to be having in the next hour or so. And we're going to be hanging out again, doing what we're supposed to be doing to build our asset column, which is doing research, due diligence, and actively investing. So I'm going to show you different opportunities that you can get in. They don't cost any money. You can start building affiliate partnerships with real companies that have products that they want to sell and they want people to bring in leads. So all we have to do is master how to get unlimited leads into that sales page. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that. There are systems today that can do that for us, AI. So you don't need skills. You don't need to have any sort of background in this field to get started building passive income. Okay, so if you're new into the industry, then understand that it's easier than ever to get started today because everything is made for us. Literally, every single piece of the puzzle to create a successful business is already created for us, and often those platforms are free. They have a free plan. So all we have to do is have the right offer, whether it's our own product or somebody else's product that we're using, or it could be also print on demand, right? It could be drop shipping. We don't even touch the product. All we do is have a website where we're sending leads that are interested in that offer because we have targeted them through specific demographics that we will be able to access when we create our ad manager accounts in each platform that we are using. TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and so many others, right? Just about any platform, including X and LinkedIn, we can create marketing campaigns. And since these platforms know everybody that is using them, then they can put that offer perfectly in the person that really wants that product. So it's targeted marketing. So when we combine systems and we begin to create sales on autopilot, that is called marketing, because sales done via a system is literally marketing. And sales alone is doing something one-to-one. That's what we do when we sell or knock on doors. And we're not going to be doing that here. We're not going to be selling anything to anybody that doesn't want what we have. We're going to show you how to get the right people that wants what we have to come to our offer running and give us their credit card and their money because they want the solution that we are offering. And they believe in us because they know that we are authentic. They like us, they know us, okay? So we're going to show you how to communicate with your audience. We're going to show you how to build your email list. It's important you begin to collect emails, right, of real people that are interested in looking at what we have to offer. Some of them will not buy immediately. They might take 12 times, 13 times before they actually go ahead and make a purchase. Maybe they're doing due diligence on different products and they want to make sure that we are there all the time providing value. Some people are very picky when it comes to who they purchase from. But the idea is to have systems in place that are doing the selling and selling for us. We're not going to be working inside of our business making the money. Our business are going to make us the money. And we're going to show you exactly how to invest for passive income by building and acquiring assets that produce passive income, or also known as positive cash flow. Remember, cash flow are the most important words in the business language, and due diligence are the second words most important in the business language. Because without due diligence, you're not going to be able to tell whether something is an asset or liability. When we have a higher level of financial education, we can read financial statements, pro formas, right? We can read tax returns. We can understand the difference between facts and opinions. And we always encourage everyone to measure our return on investment whenever we are investing into anything. Measure our return on investment, hear me out, with facts, not opinions. So if somebody's telling you, oh, it's going to go up in value, it's going to do this, it's going to do that, those are opinions. What is it doing right now, and what has it done in the past 10 years, 5 years, or however long the business has existed, or the investment? And we need to figure our return on investment with those facts. So go with the facts, because that way you know exactly what you're getting into and what you're going to get out of it and how fast. Okay, we need to know all of that beforehand. The higher our financial intelligence is, that means that we can solve more financial problems, and we can solve other people's problems as well by providing solutions and using systems, using maybe even less resources, making more valuable products and giving that to the masses, right? Being able to serve that to as many people as possible through systems. And we need to start thinking big, but we need to start small too, because a lot of people get stuck on the big idea of doing things and they forget that the little steps is what counts. So here at Master Investor, we're going to give you the tools, the total guide, and everything that we need in order to build wealth. So make sure you click the link in the description somewhere around this video. I have some tools that I want to show you, and you can take a look at what is needed in your empire, right? In your business, what do you need? Do you need leads? Do you need to start your first digital product? Do you have any products right now that you're selling, right? All of these questions. What type of income are you making? Do you know exactly where you are financially today? And how can we help you get to the next level? We're here to introduce you to a new world of opportunities and the new world of money. Today, money is a currency. We must understand how money is created in order to become wealthy. And remember, wealth has to do with freedom. It has nothing to do with making millions, because, hey, majority of people don't want to make millions of dollars. They'll be okay if they're making $30,000 per week or per month, and their lifestyle that they always dream of is complete. So you see, wealth has to do with freedom. So what type of freedom do you want to achieve in your life? What is the lifestyle? How much is it going to cost per month? And we're going to create that type of income through our assets that we are controlling, that your companies control. You're going to be incorporated. And why do we want to incorporate our own companies, even if we're doing affiliate marketing? Not only to protect ourselves, right, from predators. People like to file lawsuits, and sometimes they're frivolous, right? Because they see you with money, or they see you booming, or your business is growing, and now people want to take advantage of that. Why not, right? And so you want to protect yourself from that personally, from anybody coming after you, and also take advantage of the tax advantages that exist when we operate with a business entity. You see, the laws are in the favor of business owners and inside investors. That's what we're learning to become here inside of our community, a master investor. An inside investor is a master investor, and an inside investor is a capitalist. A master investor is a capitalist. So, and that's when we have total freedom. That's when we don't work at a job to make money. We have assets, however many assets, and however lifestyle, whichever lifestyle you like to live, those assets are paying for that 24/7. You're doing whatever you want. You're not clocking in anywhere, and you're just living the life at your own terms, and that's total freedom. So what is your wealth number? Everybody's wealth number is different. We have to figure that out. We need to know exactly where we are financially today, so that we know where we want to go next. Okay, and the way to do that is by plugging in your numbers inside of our financial statement. When you click the link in the description, it will take you to one of our websites to get inside one of our digital courses and ebooks, how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. It has 49 chapters, 580 pages of financial literacy, with a total guide on showing you exactly how to get set up online and begin to collect passive income successfully through your own businesses, and of course your own entities and assets that you're controlling. We want to give the power back to the people. We will never sell you an investment here at Master Investor. We encourage you to invest in your financial education. Okay, we're not going to tell you where to invest your money. There are 5 different asset classes that you need to choose where to invest. And we're going to show you what we are doing and what other members are doing to create success online. But it's up to each of us to pick which way we want to go, which asset class we want to start building. And we always recommend to diversify among the 5 different asset classes, because that's how we hedge for inflation and protect ourselves from down economies. The real power is truly in the financial education. And a lot of people overlook that, because it's like going back to the basics, and is learning new things too, because money evolved. But for some reason, the school systems and everybody else have this mindset that, you know, learning about money, going back to the basics, is not a thing. And it's actually the best way to escape the rat race. Once you master the subject of money, you can use money to multiply everything in your life, including your dreams. You can actually achieve them, because now money is chasing us. We're not chasing money. People are chasing money most of the day. They're going to work to somebody else's dreams, and sometimes those people don't like the job that they have. Some people do love their job, and that's great for those people, because they're pursuing what they love to do, and so it doesn't feel like working for them, and it's paying them money. So hey, they're learning and they're also making money. There's nothing wrong with that. And I also encourage you to start investing in your financial education, because since you're already so great at what you do, at some point you may need to retire. I assume, right? At some point you're going to need to maybe shift or do something else different that you maybe want to accomplish in your life. And you want to have some sort of income coming in that can supplement that earned income. So if you can get your head around some financial education and start investing on the weekends in your financial education, actively invest your earned income into your asset column, whether it's creating an ebook, a tutorial, maybe you like to cook, maybe you want to share your recipes, you want to sell them, right? You want to monetize them. So we can package it in a digital asset. We can show you exactly how to do that. In fact, when you get our digital course, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On, it's going to take you step by step. And you're going to thank me later. It's a must read if you truly want to become wealthy, because it gives you a history of money, the new rules of money. We also have an ebook on the new rules of money, the 10 new rules of money. And then we have the how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. That's the one that you will have access when you click the link, and it will take you to the other courses as well. And the other one that we have available on stores is how to invest in crypto to build wealth, understanding Bitcoin and blockchain. Today, crypto is not just an asset and an asset class to invest for capital gains income. Today, crypto is the new money in town. Crypto is a currency and is being accepted around the world by different governments. El Salvador is the first, I think, government that accepted crypto as their digital currency now. And other businesses are accepting crypto. We can pay each other with crypto. So now we can take advantage of the gains immediately and use that to, hopefully we're reinvesting it back to our asset column, right? That's why we always say that our businesses buys other businesses and other investments so that we can tap into the velocity of cash flow. That's when we have freedom units on our asset column. We have different assets that are producing passive income constantly, and some of them capital gains income. But we're first going to focus on building passive income. So if you don't have any assets on your financial statement today, then I want you to get your mind focused on building passive income. So your opportunities should be laser focused to subscription products, if you're doing affiliate marketing, and things that will bring you that revenue constantly. And we're going to build sales funnels. We're going to acquire sales funnels. They're already built for us. All we have to do is just put the message that we want with our offer in there. We're going to show you exactly how to do that. In fact, today, we're going to cover some of those points on our live stream. But before I finish this video on this beautiful day, I want to just mention some of the things that we talked about yesterday. In case you didn't watch the live stream and you're watching this, I'm going to give you a recap on yesterday. So the summary of yesterday's article, and you can find the newsletter on our website. So if you like to read this in an email, feel free, okay, to go to our website and subscribe. It takes you 2 seconds and you have all of our articles that we publish every single day sent to you via email. The next financial catastrophe is not far, and now is the time to prepare. Remember, savers are losers. Saving is not a secure plan for our future. The best way to get ahead is to secure a financial education. The rest will come our way. The world and economy is on the approach of a major economic collapse. We know the economy goes up and down. We must learn how to spot opportunities even during crisis. And we said that yesterday, when we hear crisis and when we see people panicking, as a wealthy entrepreneur who has the wealthy mindset, which we have the right context, which is more important than content. So the poor people in the school system focus on content. As a wealthy entrepreneur, we must focus on context, and we must have that right framework. Beliefs, philosophies, ideas, values, that is the context. What type of context are we operating with? Because a lot of us could be operating with the wrong context, which was passed down by older generations, which played it with the old rules of money. And they didn't mean any harm to us. They just didn't know any better. And things have evolved, and we need to update ourselves. So it's like a computer or a cell phone. If we don't update it constantly, it becomes slow, it drags, and eventually dies. So we need to update ourselves on a daily basis, and that's why I'm bringing these videos that will help you bring awareness and knowledge into financial education, understanding how to build the asset column successfully. Because at the end, rule number one is to build passive income and make money work hard for us. That's what we're working on here at Master Investor. So everything that we do is to help you build the asset column. We're not going to tell you where to invest your money. We're not going to tell you how you're going to do it, because that's up to you. You're going to do that due diligence yourself, but you're going to have the financial education, the basic rules of investing, the new rules of money. You're going to have tools, resources, and a whole network of wealthy entrepreneurs and inside investors helping each other, sharing what's working and what's not working, and new ideas and other collaborations that can empower our entire community to a next level. Okay, so it's all about creating win-win relationships when we're building our businesses, and make sure that we're finding different mentors. So go out there, look for other mentors, and have 5 to 8 mentors, as many as you can handle, because the more we can read from other people and learn from them, people that actually have been where we want to be. Okay, that's the type of mentor we want to have, because they're more than willing to give us tips and give us some game and whatever experiences they had along the way. That way we can literally avoid some mistakes that we could make ourselves and learn from them. But if we can learn from somebody else and avoid those mistakes, then it's better off for us at the end of the day. So let's do whatever is in the best interest, and we can shortcut our way to success by actually learning from other people's mistakes. Then that's great. Why not, right? And whatever mistakes we make, we have to learn very quickly so that we don't make them again, and we can earn the blessing behind that lesson. But we must learn how to control our emotions when it comes to building wealth, because a lot of people never get to invest due to the fact that they have fear. And the reason they have fear is because they lack financial education. So they have no knowledge of how to invest or what is money or how to create wealth. That's why financial literacy is at the foundation of financial intelligence. And we need to improve our financial IQ in order for our financial intelligence to go higher. And that's our focus here, to learn a new word every day, right? Because there are about 500,000 words that exist in the English dictionary. How many words do we really know? The more words we have under our belt, on demand, on our disposal to use at any given time, the better we can control an audience, the more we can persuade people the good way, we can lead others, right, to do great things, to extract their talents. That's a true leader. We extract talents from other people. We make people tap into the best version. We inspire other people. And hopefully this has been an inspiration to you today. Leave me a comment, give us a thumbs up, and make sure that you join our inner circle. Tune in for a live stream so that we can create wealth together and work on building the asset column. Okay? So we must, as a wealthy entrepreneur, see opportunities when we hear the word crisis. We cannot escape it, but we can prepare for it with a financial crisis plan. This is one of those rare postings in the article that we wrote that is really pertinent in light of current events. For the sake of simplicity, this article summarizes what our advisors have taught us through our experiences, right? Because no matter how successful we are, we must have the right team around us. And sometimes we have to replace team members, advisors, because those advisors cannot take our business to the next level. Even if you're making 50 million per year and you want to take that to 100 million and then $500 million and then take it to $1 billion, you have to have the right advisor. Remember what happened to PayPal when it was launched back in the early 90s. Who was behind PayPal? Elon Musk. But Elon Musk had the PayPal mafia, as they call it. And it's just a syndicate group of individuals that are very smart at what they were doing. And they built PayPal and they sold it for millions of dollars. So that's how Elon Musk got started. And I think he built other things before that, but that was the first big head that they had. But he had a syndicated team around him that were experts, and more than experts, they were true entrepreneurs. And experts, I don't mean specialists, right? Because as a wealthy entrepreneur and as an inside investor, we have to be generalists. We have to know a little bit about everything, and then we hire the specialists. But we have to surround ourselves with, of course, a specialist, because we're hiring a specialist, but also our partners. If we're launching businesses and we're doing anything with other entrepreneurs, we need to make sure that they are the right partners, because they either can break or make us, okay? And when you feel stuck, then you need to look at your advisors and you need to upgrade them, because one little thing, and I call it the twist, right? What's the twist that we need in the business to take it to the next level? And a lot of times takes a new set of eyes from a whole different perspective with a much more advanced trajectory in the journey of entrepreneurship or whatever we are mastering, and we need to grab all of that experience and let them pour into us, right? Because they're going to teach us exactly how to do it and how we can make it even better. So we need to pay attention to our mentors, make sure we invest on them. We're investing in our financial education, because the more valuable we become, that's how the market is going to respond to us. So do you know the phrase that it takes money to make money? That is false, because there are a lot of people with money and yeah, they still have that money saved in the bank. If they could make money with that money, then why that money is not making their money? Because they don't have financial education. You see, it takes financial education first before money can make money. And then we can make money, and then we can also make money without money. People say, no, you can't make money without money. Yes, you can. And we show you exactly how to do it inside of our community here. If you watch us today on our live stream, you're going to learn how to do that. And it's very simple. It's you have an offer and you bring in sales. And do you use any money? No, you can actually do it all for free. You can actually do organic traffic. You can create the sales immediately right after you launch the sales page, and you don't need to create the product. You don't need to create the sales page. Everything's already created for us. All we need to do is connect the end user with the provider. And do they know that we're connecting them? They don't even need to know that, because we're selling a product and they're going to take care of that customer. We're not taking care of the product being sent to them. That company is. All we're doing is bringing that end user that wants that product to that company. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to capture their name and email before we send them to that company, so that we can communicate with them on an ongoing basis, so that we can bring more sales along the way by providing more value to them and, of course, building rapport. The only old school money, the only plan for a financial catastrophe offered by so-called experts is to go to school, acquire a job, work hard, save money, purchase a house, pay off debt, and invest in a long-term, well-diversified portfolio of equities, bonds, mutual funds, fake assets, right? Because if they don't put money in our pocket today, then they're fake assets. A liability takes money out of our pocket, and an asset puts money into our pocket whenever we're not working. If it's not doing that, you need to learn how to label what's an asset correctly and what's a liability correctly on your financial statement. A lot of people have it backwards. They call assets was liabilities to them, and they calling them assets. So one of the main difference between the wealthy and the poor is knowing the difference between an asset and liability. Even though it sounds that simple, but that's the truth. Mutual funds, ETFs, all those are fake assets. The trouble is everybody who followed that advice is now doomed, since the entire thing is collapsing like the Hindenburg. We must prepare for the impending massive financial collapse. We want to warn people and show them how to prepare for and profit from it. Unfortunately, the crash started and arrived in March 2020. That's when we entered COVID-19, right? And the world actually shifted, because now people were at their house. Now we tap into this whole digital era, which we already are in the information age since 1989. But everything is advancing so quickly that I think this shift, this crash, has shifted the entire world. And now we have more people working from home remotely. We have more artificial intelligence. We have entered a new era, I truly believe, in a world of new opportunities for those who can find money when others do not, because we have the right financial education. And I'll go back to financial education because it is the most important. You're going to thank me later, and when you listen to what I'm saying to you and you apply it in your life, you're going to have power. You're not going to give your money away to anybody. No one is going to scam you. You're going to see right through the BS. If somebody's trying to scam you, you're going to stop being skeptical. If you're somebody that is a skeptic all the time, which can kill your dreams, it can actually take opportunity and money away from your life. We need to learn how to do due diligence. Don't be so skeptical. If something sounds interesting, why would you judge that right away without knowing? Figure it out. Go to their website, learn about them, listen to them. Do they showing up every day? Who are they? What type of work do they do? Don't be so judgmental beforehand. Don't judge a book by its cover, as that saying goes, right? And it's true. Just open the book, read it, and figure it out. If you can learn something, because you'll be missing opportunities when you're skeptical. Furthermore, we believe the economy may not recover. Rather, the globe has been permanently altered, which has created tremendous opportunities for all to capitalize on them. Okay, so the printing of trillions of dollars in recent months, right, because the economy works with printed money, has resulted in losses for savers. And that started back in August 1971, right? August 15, 1971, when President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar. From that point forward, money became monopoly money, fiat money, a currency, paper money, fake, and just an idea backed up by confidence. Today, money is created with debt. And that's why debt is tax-free. That's why it's important that we learn how to manage debt, because once we do that and we can actually invest debt to acquire assets and to make money, then not only we minimizing taxes because debt is tax-free, but since we're building passive income, guess what? Which one is the best tax income, the lowest tax income possible? Passive income. So if we combine debt with passive income, that we can minimize legally taxes all the way to zero. In many instances, we need to check in with our CPA, our business attorney, but we have a whole network inside our community, so don't feel like it's some sort of magic that needs to happen. No, we have the connections. But just so you know, we need to have a tax strategy, because once you start making, let's say, $1 million per year, if that's one of your goals, that means we're making $2,800 on profits every single day after all expenses are paid. That equals a little over $1 million a year. And in order to do that, we need to also have a plan so that when we touch that money, when we're getting those $2,800, we know exactly what we're doing with them, because we're not getting into our name. It's coming straight to the business account, whichever a business you created. So even if you're starting an affiliate partnership with somebody, create a business entity that will accept the payments from that company, from all the sales that you're going to bring in. Don't bring them to your name, because then you have to pay taxes, right? And you'll be taxed at the highest bracket. You want to run it through the business, and that business will have business expenses that will help you minimize taxes all the way to zero, depending on how you invest that money. That's why it's important to reinvest it back. And we must have a plan for every dollar that we have before we even have it. That's a great habit to start. So it's all about patterns when it comes to building our wealth, okay? So understanding how the world works today, how the economy functions, how money is created, it gives us an unfair advantage. Why would we save money when the government is printing money? Saving money means losing money, since the dollar's purchasing power is rapidly declining. Good debtors are winners and wealthy. Savers are losers, and they hold into something that loses value daily due to the way the economy works today, which is through printing money. The printing has become so much that we have entered quantitative easing, pretty much. And there's nothing wrong with this. Actually, it's beneficial to the wealthy entrepreneur and investor. We have more money thrown at us. There's more money looking for people to say, okay, I want that money. Here's some valuable product that I have to offer to the world. Give me that money. And we just need to learn how to build these pipelines, which you're learning here at Master Investor how to do, and how to do less, right, physically, and make more and more and more. It's not how much money we make, but how much money we keep and maintain working through sound investing, and for how many generations. That's the power right there, to keep that going for a long time, so that we have longevity when it comes to our wealth, meaning that we have total freedom for XYZ amount of years, and even generation after generation can enjoy the fruits of those assets that we're building, which are true businesses that have maybe turned into real brands, which have intrinsic value and business integrity. So we also cover the end of the shadow banking system, which we talked about it, and we said that what is the shadow banking system? Basically, it's a covert system in which banks lend money to other banks for relatively short periods of time, such as 24 hours to 40 hours, in order to make their books appear good. It is a buddy system with extremely low interest rates and loans. However, the shadow banking system collapsed in September 2019, and the world's largest banks, including the Deutsche Bank, hedge funds, and other major financial institutions, ran out of money. There wasn't enough money in the globe to cover or disguise their debt. Therefore, shadow bank loans skyrocketed from very low interest rates to 10%, a massive and unexpected inflation, meaning that they printed more money to give to this bank. So more money was pumped into the economy, which ultimately makes the dollar loses its value more, because more is being printed. That's why Bitcoin is valued, because there's a limited amount today of Bitcoin. Okay, so in today's world, the economy, how the US dollar works and the economy works, is created with debt. So that's why we're in 17 plus trillion dollars in debt. And it's not going to change. It's not going to slow down. So in order to beat inflation, we need to learn how to invest in our asset column and build passive income. So if you want to learn more about business, make sure you subscribe and follow us on all the social media platforms. We're creating content every day. We have a podcast. So if you're driving or maybe you're going to sleep and you want to listen to the podcast, go ahead. You'll learn a lot. You'll get inspired. And I'm sure that today you have learned 1 or 2 or 3 things. Make sure that you let me know in the comment section, and we're going to be talking very soon. Okay, I think that's it for right now. I want you to read the article. I can cover a little more if you want. Let me see here. Real estate crisis management action plan. We talked about real estate investing principle number 1. Also, we covered real estate principle number 2. And maybe something that you want to take a look at if you're interested in real estate, financial crisis plan, business opportunities. And we're going to cover on our next live stream, business opportunities to make passive income online. So I'll see you there. We're doing a live stream every single day. So I want to invite you to turn on the notifications like I mentioned and tune in, because we want you to be here building true wealth with us so that you can be a testimonial and can tell the world how much our community, a master investor, and the principles that we are helping people to become aware of are helping you become wealthier. Bring you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. If you want to learn how to create unlimited leads and sales on autopilot, even while we're sleeping, how to make money, think about it. Once you master how to get people to come to us, then everything changes. I'll see you inside of our inner circle. Click the link in the description. Stay extraordinary and wealthy. Bye for now.